The book Saber-Tooth Curriculum was a fantastic book that dives into the way Paleolithic tribes created the curriculum and began their first education programs. This book describes a Paleolithic tribe from thousands of years ago, but as we all know, history tends to repeat itself, and we can make many connections from how Newfist created his first curriculum to how we originally created our curriculum. Tying back to the history of curriculum in America, we quickly realized the importance of educating our youth to help better prepare them for their futures. The United States' original curriculum was to separate the academically strong from the weak, give the people basics in reading, writing, math skills to be successful, and produce individuals that could be successful as factory workers, which was appropriate for that time. Using that same type of backwards design approach, Newfist in the book also used this approach when he tried to come up with different types of ideas and things that his students would need in order to be successful. Some of those ideas were fish grabbing, the importance of horse clubbing, and saber-tooth tiger scaring. As we all know, things change and curriculum needs to change from generation to generation. And this was no different in the book Saber-Tooth Curriculum. One of the things that future generations within the book realized is that their curriculum wasn't working and that they would have to use the backwards design in order to realize what new curriculum they're going to have to start generating. Some of the new ideas coming from the new generations included ideas such as using fish nets and using snare traps to catch animals for furs. Other ideas, rather than scaring saber-toothed tigers, they began digging bear holes because there were new creatures that were coming in as saber-toothed tigers became extinct. A lot could be said that we use the same exact tactics when we're generating our own curriculum. Some of the ways that we need to currently change our curriculum needs to be a primarily focus on the 4 C's, and what those 4 C's include is critical thinking skills, communication skills, creativity, and collaboration. And the book actually goes into detail about how even in those generations in the Paleolithic times, how they had to also accommodate those types of same skill sets. Within the book Saber-Tooth Curriculum, some of the things that they realized is they needed a more hands-on approach to get their students actually using those skills in real-life situations. And there's this story of a man that comes up and is talking to an instructor saying that, how do you expect these kids to grab fish if they've never grabbed a fish before? And what he begins to do is he starts knocking out these fish so that the kids actually get that hands-on approach. We need to have those same type of skill sets within our own curriculum that we teach at our schools too. The book Understanding by Design has a quote that says, "To ensure greater understanding of abstract ideas, students must have far more direct or simulated experiences of them than most current textbook-driven courses allow." And we need to start incorporating these types of skill sets within our own schools. Just like the Paleolithic era, many generations' curriculum must change. And we are in the process of that now in our current era of education. We need to focus on curriculum that will enable our students to be successful in their futures, like Newfist did in his approach to designing curriculum. We can do this by implementing backwards designs for our lesson planning, incorporating the 4 C's, and providing more hands-on experiences for our students so that they're more engaged and they could actually realize the real-world application of what they're learning. Overall, I think that Saber-Tooth Curriculum was an excellent book. I think that we could tie a lot of what happened in those Paleolithic eras to what's currently happening in education, especially the implementation of that backwards design, and just getting those more hands-on approaches or hands-on experiences for our students so that they understand the real-world application. So overall, I would definitely suggest this book and recommend this book. I think it was an excellent read. Thank you very much.